The 2015 consensus All-American football team had an all-sec set of running backs in Alabama's Derrick Henry and LSU's Leonard Fournette. Henry ran for an SEC record 2,219 yards that season, when he won the Heisman Trophy and helped Alabama win the CFP National Championship. Fournette rushed for 1,953 yards in 2015 and was the SEC's official rushing leader because his average of 162.8 yards per game was the best in the league. Henry joined the Tennessee Titans as the 45th player picked in the 2016 NFL Draft. In his first NFL game, Henry backed up DeMarco Murray and ran for 3 yards on 5 carries. Fournette joined the Jacksonville Jaguars as the 4th player picked in the 2017 NFL Draft. In his first NFL game, Fournette started and ran for 100 yards and a touchdown on 26 carries. Henry and Fournette were on opposing sidelines twice in college, with Alabama beating LSU in 2014 and 2015. On Sunday, they will meet for the first time in the NFL when the Titans visit the Jaguars for a noon CDT kickoff. "A great back," Henry told reporters gathered around his locker last week when asked about Fournette. "He runs between the tackles, downhill, runs hard. He gets yards after contact. So like Coach said, they're going to have to be all around him." Although they joined the NFL in different circumstances, Henry and Fournette were drafted for a similar purpose: to put a hard-nosed running element into an offense. The Titans signed Murray as a free agent and drafted Henry for former Buffalo Bills coach Mike Mularkey's first full season as Tennessee's coach in 2016 after he'd finished the previous year as the interim coach. The Jaguars drafted Fournette for former Bills coach Doug Marrone's first full season as Jacksonville's coach in 2017 after he'd finished the previous year as the interim coach. Last season, the Titans finished 3rd in the NFL in rushing yards. Murray went to the Pro Bowl and led the AFC with 1,287 rushing yards, and Henry contributed 490 rushing yards as a rookie. Tennessee opened the 2017 season last week with a 2,616 loss to the Oakland Raiders. The Titans had 95 yards on 21 carries in the game, about 42 fewer yards and 9 fewer rushing attempts than they averaged last year. So foremost on the collective Tennessee mind over the past week has been re-establishing the ground game against Jacksonville. "We want to be a team that is going to run the football until it gets tired," Tennessee offensive coordinator Terry Robiskie said when asked on Thursday about the team's identity. "A team that is going to run the football no matter what front you get, no matter how many guys you have up there trying to stop it. We are going to run it when we feel like it." Henry said that's going to be especially important on Sunday because the Titans' opponent, an AFC South rival, would try to beat Tennessee at its own game. "We definitely want to be physical," Henry said, "be even more physical than we were with the Raiders, because I think that's what they pride themselves on in Jacksonville, the identity they're trying to create over there. You see it when they played the Texans last week. So we definitely want to be more physical when we go over there because they're a physical team as well." Fournette confirmed it was the Jaguars' game plan. "Physical play is what our head coach wants from us," Fournette said. "I believe we have the team, we have the players to do it. Each and every week. It's a mindset each and every week to come out there and play physical." Sunday's game will be a homecoming for Henry. He broke the 51-year-old national high school rushing record held by Ken the Sugarland Express Hall by piling up 12,124 yards for Yulee High School, which is about 25 miles from Everbank Field. This will be Henry's second game on the Jaguars' home turf. The Titans lost 3,817 in Jacksonville on December 24. "It was definitely a good feeling playing on that field that I grew up watching on TV and visiting when I was little," Henry said. "I didn't like the ending of it, but when I was playing, it was pretty cool." The trip to Jacksonville will give Henry an opportunity to touch base with friends and family about the effects of Hurricane Irma. "People from back home sent me videos of the flooding and things like that," Henry said. "Power out, not able to get no food, and everything was closed. But I think they're getting everything back squared away." For more of Al.com's comprehensive coverage of the NFL, go to our NFL page. Initially, there was some concern that hurricane damage and cleanup might keep Sunday's game from being played as scheduled. But Jacksonville's mayor announced on September 8 the game could proceed as planned. After a 297 season opening win over the Texans by the Jaguars on September 10, Henry thought the city's spirits would be buoyed further by Jacksonville's home opener on Sunday. "I'm sure their minds were taken off of it by that win last week," Henry said. "I'm sure they'll be amped up this week to play us. I think it's a good thing for them just for what they went through this past week, so it's going to be an exciting game."